Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say Like a Champ, episode 96. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy in the building, y'all. What's up?
How's everybody doing? I'm doing good, but how are you, Strizzy?
I'm good, man. I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Things are rolling along again. So trying to, as always, you know what I'm saying, recap, still growing.
Right.
Everything's popping up. I think I want to say the last time I talked to y'all, I think I just reached the 500 mark on YouTube. Just about to hit the 750 mark now. So
nice.
Yeah, still growing, still going for that 1K. But yeah, man, it's been fun, dude. Like this whole influencer, social media, podcast process has been super dope, man. And
right.
It's probably been one of the best years of my life, honestly.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, I love to hear that for sure. I'm hoping to join you on the YouTube on the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
We'll see what's up with that. Hopefully that'll be coming pretty soon. But yeah, that's what's up, man. We got some slackers joining in the building already. We got Kelly. She's showing up. Welcome. We got Anthony Wesson. What's good? And we got moms in the building. So,
hey, what up, everybody?
What's good? So, yeah, welcome everybody in. We do, speaking of YouTube, have to do our typical YouTube things. Please don't be afraid to like, to subscribe, to comment wherever you're joining us from. We do appreciate the feedback. And yeah, we're just trying to be consistent and get better every week. So,
sure.
With that being said, I think we'll go ahead and hit the intro. We do the double intro. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and make this thing official real quick. Now it's official. Say Like a Champ, episode 96. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy, man. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, welcome back to another edition. Before we get going into our roundabout of topics, we do got to bring in one of our dearest friends. I think he's ready. We got the super producer, Marcus. What's good?
What's good, bro?
What's up, people? I might get cut off. Is it skipping on my end?
No.
You're doing okay so far.
Yeah.
All right, so if it goes out, I'm on standby just in case. But
got you. Well, no worries.
It's skipping a little bit, but we should be good.
Got you. Well, appreciate you joining in. How are you doing? Let's get your status update while we can.
It's going good, man. I almost didn't make it. It's a crazy day, so I got for here. I got some more stuff to do, but I want to get on here with you guys tonight.
Oh, appreciate you, dude.
Yes, we appreciate that. So. Sure. Now that we got a little bit of a crew assembled, we'll go ahead and jump into our first topics. We don't want to keep everybody too long, but we do appreciate everyone tuning in. We appreciate the time, we appreciate the comments and all of that love. So let's go ahead and get it.
What's up next? Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tune to NFL Talk.
Let's get it.
All right, so NFL Talk. We are officially 4 weeks from training camp opening, and we are about 5 weeks from the Hall of Fame game. 5 weeks from Thursday, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys will open up the preseason with the Hall of Fame game, and that's just exciting. Like I know I say this all the time, but time really feels like it's flying by. I'm excited that it's about to be football season again, because once that gets popping, basically the rest of the year just kind of speeds up for me. So I am excited about that. The Cowboys and the Steelers are going to get to open up their training camp a little bit sooner. So they're actually opening up like around the 21st of July. So we'll see what happens with that. But not too much stuff coming out of the NFL. We're still going to see if, some big players move at the last second. I don't know, though. It's looking more and more likely that Aaron Rodgers is just going to return to the Green Bay Packers one way or another. But when training camp does start, he'll be fined $50,000 a day. So we'll probably see some movement one way or another when that starts happening. one other thing, this is not going to take effect till 2022, so it's not that big of a deal. But the NFL did approve alternate helmet color schemes to match the alternate jerseys. For right now, the NFL only has one helmet. The players only have one helmet, whatever jersey they're wearing, they just wear the same helmet. So I think that's kind of cool. I don't know. What do you guys think though? Big deal or no?
I wouldn't say big deal, but I say it's pretty cool though. You know what I mean? Like, we always talk about like I remember when I was playing football, like back in the day.
How about the gear?
Once upon a time, what I'm saying? It was, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt good to look good, you know what I mean? Like, so, be able to match with the helmet with whatever, pants or socks or the jerseys you got. I think it's pretty cool. Not a big deal, obviously, you know what I mean? But still kind of dope.
Well, for our team, it's not a big deal because we have boring uniforms. So I wish we can get some dope bags. We have one other dope bag, but to me, it's still boring. I just wish we had other stuff to do.
That's true. Yeah, the Cowboys, they're super classic. They're super traditional. They don't really change their jerseys at all. And we've seen other franchises, they'll change their jerseys a little bit more drastically. But we'll see. I know the Chargers will be excited. They'll probably line up some different helmets to match because they usually always have the fire colorways.
I think the Patriots. Yeah, I think the Patriots and the Bears are my favorite when they do the old school.
Yeah, the Patriots when they have the center.
Yeah, that's so dope to me. I like that. And then the Bears, they're the ones that have the lines in like the Michigan type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So cool. I think Green Bay is the worst though. They got the big circle retros, or Pittsburgh with the bumblebee retros. Yeah. But yeah, that is, I don't know, that is funny. I do like to see though kind of some alternate stuff, and I'm sure Nike's probably happy too. They can kind of match up a little bit more. So we'll see.
Yeah, Pop said old school white. That's dope.
That's true. They might run that one out. Anthony Weston says
that was a long time.
Too. Yeah, they haven't.
That white. I forgot about the white. With the white hammer with the star a little smaller, I think, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That would be tight. Chiefs are traditional too for Anthony Weston for sure. Yeah, they don't really change up too much. Trevor says Chargers might see the dark blue again. Yeah.
What up, Trevor?
Yeah, what's good, Trevor? Welcome.
What's up,
welcome, Pops, as well. But yeah, Trevor, you guys get the good jerseys, Trevor's and we'll see how the Chargers do though. I'm excited to see that rookie quarterback in the second year.
Did you guys see that video of the Chargers with Keenan Allen? Was that the quarterback that remember he was holding his feet but he couldn't keep it up? Did you see that video yet?
I didn't see this.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a video that I think it's the quarterback. Trevor might have seen it, but he's like right here. So he's on his knees, so he's going down. So I think Keenan Allen trying to keep his feet down, see how strong he was, but he couldn't do it.
The hamstring workout.
Oh,
that's what it is. So is it really hard?
Say that again?
Is it really that hard to keep their feet down?
I guess it depends on the athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm saying, Keenan Allen's an NFL. I thought he couldn't do it, so I was wondering, right? This
it was Keenan Allen. I thought it was the quarterback. Oh, my bad.
No, the quarterback was surprising. The quarterback was
doing it.
I think he was going down, and then Keenan Allen was trying to keep his feet down, but he couldn't. Like he couldn't do it. Like he fell over. So I seen the video. I thought you guys seen it.
Hey, we maybe should do a challenge. I want to see if Jersey and Marcus do this. No, I'm out. I'm filming it. We'll see though. We might have to do that. Anthony West says the Rams are my favorites. The Rams are fire.
Oh, Rams got
Deacon Jones style.
Yeah. Gold and blue. Is that yellow or gold and blue?
I think it's yellow. I don't know. Trevor says, it was Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert.
Okay, yeah. So it was kind of hard to do that.
Yeah. And Grace, welcome Grace to the show. What's good?
What's Grace?
Appreciate you being here with us. So a couple other things. One kind of down note, one kind of negative note, but it's still, we'll see what happens. But there's whispers that Deshaun Watson might be suspended into the 2023 year. What? So he might miss like all of this year and potentially next year as well. So based on the accumulation and everything, even though he doesn't really have criminal charges at this point, or I think there's only one criminal charge, we'll see. But the NFL, I guess that's the kind of rumors going around, but they still are saying that they haven't completely concluded their investigation. But that's really tough because it, depending on what happens, if he misses 2 years of football, that's like at that point, I don't know who would want to take a chance on him and stuff like that. So
well, Michael Vick did it, and he came back and balled out and got a contract. So he's younger than Michael Vick too, so he might can do it.
Yeah,
somebody's always going to be desperate for a quarterback. As far as like you might take a chance on somebody like that, but that's tough.
It would hurt. It would hurt his career though. So especially what happened, how it happened. But
absolutely,
man, I ain't hear nothing about that one.
I'm interested to see. Yeah, when this does come out, we'll definitely talk about it. But my thing is, it's kind of setting a precedent too. It's Anthony West says Texans #1 pick on the way. Bob's got the mad face. So yeah, but we'll see if that sets a precedent too for like how they do suspensions, because that would be like historical, I think, for this situation.
Because did Mike Vick do a whole 2 years, or he did a year and a half?
I think he just did a year, but then it took him a while to get a job again. So that's why he was kind of away a little bit longer. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. Looking back towards this year, all stadiums were approved for full capacity. I think it was the Colts was the final one. They did get their approval. So the crowds are back on and popping. They're trying to get that revenue back. Yeah. And then other interest. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say one other interesting thing, and we can just discuss all this, but Lamar Jackson and his mom are currently negotiating his next deal to try to re-sign with the Ravens. And I think that's pretty cool. They're trying to basically save a little bit of money instead of having the representation and paying percentage off like that. And she did help him do his rookie year as well. So she's kind of like his pseudo manager because he doesn't actually have one. So I just thought that was pretty cool. Just want to throw that out there. I'm sure they'll do good for him either way. So
who better to trust than family? And if the Ravens don't pay him, somebody gonna pay him.
She's like, I'm gonna give my baby his money, right?
For real.
She's not gonna play.
They gonna pay him. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, like maybe dumb not to.
Right. But Marcus, what did you have one other thing or?
No, I was gonna ask about the stadiums. Was the Raiders the only team that had no fans in it all last year at all, or was it another team?
No, I think the LA teams never had fans.
Yeah,
but it was the more conservative places, conservative in terms of the protocols or whatever, or the more strict places in terms of the protocol. That I think there was only like a few though that by the end of the year never had any fans, and I think it was like the Chargers, the Rams, and then the Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at one point in time, I think the LA teams were playing here or something like that. Like,
yeah. So that's right. That's right. Somebody was playing in the Cardinal Stadium a couple games. Yeah. That's right.
Because I know somebody who's a Raiders fan who's going. He was saying that the tickets are outrageous because they didn't have a game last year. So I thought it was that the reason why they were so high or whatever.
Right.
So
welcome in Bobby. He said no Raiders didn't have that $1 billion stadium. Yeah, and that was kind of interesting though. The owner didn't even go to the games because he was like, if the fans can't go, I don't want to go.
Right.
So they were really like hell bent on opening that thing for everybody at once. So that's pretty cool. Trevor says that no one was watching the Chargers anyways.
I was. I was
not in person.
Oh, that's not in person. I'm sure. I'm talking about
gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. TV, yeah.
Last thing too about stadium is the Cowboys is that stadium bigger than Cowboy Stadium now, or is that it's still the biggest stadium?
The Rams, I think, is bigger now, or the LA one. I think so. It's so funny that Jerry Jones's construction company was involved in building that too, though.
Yeah, him himself also was involved in it too. So I was like, that's crazy. He can do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why he was lobbying so hard to move them from St. Louis because he knew he was getting the back end of that too.
Oh, yeah.
So did he get a percentage of that? You think?
Well, it says he owns the construction company too.
Oh, the construction company. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, Jerry Jones doing his thing.
I think one and only, man.
He changed the game for that, for sure. And yeah, Trevor says he thinks it's bigger.
Okay.
Bobby said nobody wants to watch the Raiders. Yeah, Jerry will. Bobby said nobody wants to watch the Raiders, but Bobby, we understand you're a little bit biased because the Chiefs fan, and I think the Chiefs fan is still a little bit mad about the buses circling. So
you know that's coming back around too. You know that's coming back around this year
for sure.
Yeah. So.
If they can get a bus through the LA traffic, the Vegas traffic, they'll be circling that stadium out there.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's good for NFL talk. I know we got a lot for this next topic, so let's go ahead and keep this train moving. All right, NBA talk. Deep in the conference finals, we're definitely going to get to that, and we'll pull up our little side thing in a second. But before that, we'll knock out some little NBA news. Want to say props to Chauncey Billups for being named the Blazers head coach. What do you guys think? Good hire or?
It's who Dame wanted. So like
What'd you say?
I said it's who Dame wanted.
No, you didn't hear what happened? He trying to get out of there.
What happened?
When they made him the coach, he was trying to get out of there. He did a statement that he wanted to leave.
Well, so
he didn't like it.
The list of coaches, and Dame basically they asked him who Dame wanted. Obviously, he wasn't going to get his first choice, his kid. You know what I mean? But and he's talking about that of those choices, that's who he wanted. The problem was he had started talking about all this stuff before all the legality stuff was going on or whatever. So people were criticizing Dame as far as that's the coach you want for your team. He's going through whatever he was going through. So they were giving him crap for that. He was just y'all gotta understand this was prior and all this other stuff. He was but it is what it is. I said what I said. So he, I think Dame is I don't think he's happy about it, but I think he feels that Chauncey was the best of the people on the list. So I don't know. It's funny. I was talking to David about this. And I'm what are the requirements to be a head coach in the NBA? Are there any?
It depends on who's hiring. I
guess. Well, I think we have to be on the background too, because we don't know what's happening, what they know, the knowledge, because it's about who you know too. So I think how it goes, but
relationships. We
don't know the back end, because you never know these guys putting in work or stuff like that. I don't know. I just thought when they did the thing, I thought Dame was saying he wanted to be out, and I seen some yesterday too that he was really trying to. I thought he was leaving, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong about that. But if I wouldn't blame him.
There's definitely some trade speculation.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for leaving, because him staying and Chauncey the new coach, I don't see them going over the hump. I think they're gonna probably go stay with the L
before they go forward.
Yeah, probably go backwards. So, that's the same thing.
Yeah, to me, a hire for Chauncey Billups, a new coach right now. If you don't have a lot of experience, I think a Timberwolves or maybe even going to the Pelicans, stuff like that. So a young team that can kind of get with him. But going to the Blazers, who trying to go over that hump,
supposed to be right there.
I don't think he's going to help them. So him getting out of there, I could kind of see him doing that. I wouldn't blame him.
It's funny you say that, Marcus. Again, we were talking to David about this. It's me and David are both Dame fans, and we were talking about this, literally the exact same thing you were saying. And this Warriors team, they're not the worst team. This Blazers team, they're not the Warriors. You know what I mean? The Warriors were literally on the come up and were looking like one of the best teams, before they fired Mark Jackson and got Steve Kerr. And I don't see this team doing that. You know what I mean? If anything, I'm with you. I feel like they fall back a little bit, lose some seasons, you know what I mean, and they come back. And I think Dame is not trying to go backwards. He's only trying to go forward. So that's why I'm with you. It sucks because I love the fact that Dame's one of those players that's I'm loyal to Portland. They traded me. I want them to get everything they can for me. But it's damn, dude, if they can't get you the help you need,
right,
give us a you. But I'd still like to see him in Portland, just to hopefully see Portland, get him when he can, and see Dame win it the old fashioned way. You know what I'm saying? Win it the hard way. Put the work in to get it. But
he ain't doing that.
That's not the new NBA. That's not the new NBA.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but other coaches, Anthony Weston, he said he likes the Celtics hire. Ime Udoka, I think that's how you say it.
I'm proud of you for saying I never knew his name. I remember he played for the Spurs. I never knew his name. So, but he seemed like he's been putting in the work and everything. But I was really surprised that Boston hired him. And you guys know why. So I was kind of surprised by that. But I think he might do good. Like I said, that's another thing. He has a young team too that can kind of get used to him and build on with him. So that would be kind of cool to see that. But I was surprised too about the trade. Did y'all talk about it last week? Kemba Walker getting traded to OKC.
Oh, we didn't talk about that actually.
Yeah,
I don't think we did.
That's
I
another
think I totally forgot about that.
But see, the thing is, he might turn around and get flipped somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
You think so? Chris Paul did good. Where he stayed. We thought he was gonna get flipped.
but he just put in that 1 year so he could get to where he really wanted to go. You know, so it wasn't really. I don't know. That is an interesting trade though, because Kemba Walker still has value to me personally.
You think so?
I think so.
He just get hurt all the time, you know. But I don't think he ever. I don't think he panned out in Boston. I think they expected more from him. I think. And I don't think because Kyrie Irving leaving and him coming in, they was like, hey, you gotta get, you know,
right.
So I don't think he panned out. But like you said, to me, with some good players, I think he'll do like a Laker. I think he really would do good there because the pressure's not really on him to play well. Like, right. I mean, he got to play well, but to be that guy. I think Boston, he was like, oh, you supposed to be helping us out, you know, Tatum doing his thing, but he didn't do that. But the Lakers, I don't know, it might be nice.
That would be cool. I'd be down with that.
Kuzma to OKC?
Yeah. I mean, him or it would probably be. Everybody was saying they dogged Kuzma bad, but I mean, he kind of deserved it. So
I don't want to stay on that, but I want to ask you I asked Myers earlier when it first happened, they was going to trade either Kuzma or Bi. I was with the Kuzma, keeps Kuzma's neck. I thought Kuzma had a more upside than Bi, but it turned out I was wrong. When that happened, did you want to keep Ingram?
I was Brandon Kuzma? Ingram. Brandon Ingram's my favorite player.
Okay. Oh,
so
okay.
I was heavy on the Brandon Ingram thing, and I think that a lot of people were, but I think the problem was the Pelicans weren't. It wasn't the Lakers' choice who they were going to keep. The Pelicans were like, "No, we're not taking."
So they probably seen him being better than
right.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I feel like the Lakers.
No. I completely agree with everything you were saying. I was just saying I think part of it too was when everybody was hurt that year, when Ingram was out and Zoe was out, like all those dudes were out, Kuzma was the only one really helping Bron.
Oh, okay.
And he was actually, like, when you go back to it, points-wise, he was putting up numbers. So when Bron said, he was like, the only person I care about keeping is Kuzma, because Kuzma's the only one who's been hooping. But they were all hurt all year, you know what I'm saying? So I think Bron had a little bit to do with that too, as far as like, because I was with Ada, I was like, ain't no way we keep Kuzma over Brandon Ingram, and Brandon Ingram was gone like that. I was like, damn, for real? Like, that's crazy to me.
But you look back now, and can you imagine if B.I. was there? There's you're not beating them like that. Like, right. I think even this year, even AD when it goes down, but you got Brandon Ingram, they're not losing that series. Like, because Kuzma,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't. I gotta be honest. It's kind of sad I'm saying that, but I didn't see the Kuzma not being better than Ingram, but I was wrong on that one.
Gotcha. Yeah, that one was tough, and I definitely Kuzma was. I mean, not Kuzma. Ingram was my favorite player for sure.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of tough. I was always hoping that they would really keep him. So, but anyways, okay.
Kidd was the other one.
Jason Kidd. Yeah, Jason Kidd was the coach hired by the Mavericks, which I like it. I think that his relationship there and his legacy there helped for sure. He won a championship there with Dirk, so I like it. I think he'll do well. And then they're also talking about bringing back JJ Barrera as a coach to kind of help, because I guess he did good with Luka that first year.
That's cool.
So
I think Kidd with Luka will really, really help. You know,
not
only is Luka already a beast in his own right, but it's like now you get Jason Kidd, who's just another general. You know what I mean? On the court, you know what I mean? Like that's going. Yeah, like the thing that he's going to do for Luka, I feel like the things that I think D'Antoni helped do for Harden. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's going to have that kind of impact.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be dope.
It was kind of messed up how they brought up their past. Though, you guys see that?
Yeah,
both of them. Yeah, and the 20
was
from like 1997,
and it wasn't like he wasn't even found guilty of that. It was just an allegation or whatever.
Right.
I didn't even hear about that today. Yesterday, I'm like, dang, why would they do stuff like that? I'm like,
and you're talking like, I mean, and I know certain things, like I get it, but it's like that was like 25 years ago plus something like that. It was a long time ago. So it's like, why now all of a sudden this dude's achieving what he's been trying to work towards and stuff, and he gets his first head coaching job, and that's when everybody wants to drag it up. So it's just a sign of our
society. Somebody else was going for that job and didn't get it. Like,
all right,
like,
and Kidd
real petty right now.
Yeah, Kidd had two. He'd been coaching two teams and they didn't come up, but all of a sudden,
So, I missed this comment earlier from Pops. Where does Walker end up?
Okay, see. Oh no, he asked him where.
Okay. I hope the Lakers. That'd be dope.
So you're a Laker fan? Would you rather him or Kyle Lowry?
Walker for sure, Kemba Walker.
Okay.
But I'm also kind of like low key Kyle Lowry. Like I'm kind of down on him.
I think he could play. I don't know. I just thought he could probably play well with LeBron. I think he could bring something to him, and I think he'd be more healthy. But scoring wise and stuff, I think Kemba was a little better than him. But I just for longevity, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just think
we'll see.
with
That's
LeBron
another
was
one
good.
to see. Where Lowry ends up because that was the big thing. He was going to be traded at the trade deadline, but that never happened. So, I don't know.
Does LeBron want a point guard now since he always has the ball? Do you want to go
I think
play
he
with
does
LeBron?
now. I think he does now. I think he sees like you got to keep your career going, dude. Like, come on. And Schroeder was supposed to be that, but wasn't enough of it. We see though last year Rondo that worked out perfectly when they had bring him in, and then LeBron could kind of rest off the ball, and they had somebody competent knowing what to do. Schroeder he did that during the year, but just not in the playoffs. And I feel like COVID actually really kind of don't want to make an excuse of that, but after he came back from the COVID thing, he was down for like a couple weeks. He was very sick. He never played the same. Yeah. So I don't know. But let's look at real quick the Eastern Conference Finals. I did want to talk about the Olympic roster at some point, but we can talk about that another time. We'll see. This is we'll see if it shows my desktop or not. That's always the big question.
We hope it does. Keep it going, man.
Oh yeah, it does.
Let's
go.
I
always wants to show that, and then I bring it out, and it goes.
Don't change nothing.
All right. So we got the streak going. So let's start in the East. So tonight, actually, that game is going on right now. I might look for a score update real quick, but the Bucks are up 2-1.
49-38, Hawks up.
Okay, so the Hawks are looking to tie that up. The Hawks won game one. They came out and pounced on them in game one. Then the Bucks have made good adjustments to win the next two games. What are you guys' thoughts on this series so far, and what's your outcome so far, you think?
I'm wondering why they up right now. Trae Young's not playing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you know Trae Young got ruled out this game because of his foot?
Yeah.
So I just don't understand why they up right now. That's weird.
This might be their big punch, maybe.
Sometimes that works though in the other team's favor.
Okay.
Because you game plan for that, their star, and when their star is not playing, sometimes it's like, dang, now we got to readjust. But I think because of that, they'll readjust at halftime and Bucks will be back.
Okay.
Anthony West says the Bucks are confusing. It's like they play down, and it is weird.
I'm weird on that.
They were basically left for dead after that. They went down 2 games to the Nets, and the way they were looking. But I do have to give their coach Budenholzer credit for like making those adjustments.
Coach,
I think that they do make good adjustments. Even after game one, Trae Young was busting them, and then they made the adjustments to kind of figure that out. So
being about 40.
I don't know. I don't know about the adjustments though. I just think the injuries. That's why they won. That's what I think happened. Because
in that last series,
I'm saying James Harden wasn't healthy and Kyrie didn't play all that series. So I don't know. It was adjustments or was it?
Yeah,
just
maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Either way, they didn't get down on themselves. They didn't get mentally down. Yeah. They got to give a little bit of credit for that, I guess. I don't know.
They down right now, but I still think, like you said, second hand they'll probably get it together and win this game.
Yeah, I have the Bucks in this series at this point. I feel like Trae Young, he's gonna have to be superhuman like he was in that game one, and he can't sustain that for a 7-game series. Like I just, but I do commend him for like getting them this far, and really all it is off the pick and roll, off the floater or the alley-oop. So credit to him for that. Bobby says Bucks just don't make sense for sure. Yeah. So we'll see. It looks like they're capable of a lot, but then they throw up stinkers. So
yeah, the Bucks are. I wait to say this till we get to the Suns and Clippers, but they're the same as the Suns. I'll tell you why. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, let's go ahead. I mean, let's go ahead and switch over there. I'm ready to jump. Let's go to the West Coast. The Suns were out to a 3-1 lead in this one. They had the crazy buzzer beater by Ayton to win that one game. And so now they're at 3-2, and playoff P came out a little bit in Game 5. But the question is, do we really think that the Clippers can win these next 2 games and come back from that 3-1? And the other thing too is, what would the Clippers look like if they had Kawhi? Those are my 2 ponderings.
Can they come back and win this series? Yes, they can. Will they? I don't know. I want them to for sure. But honestly, I said if they would win, I didn't think they was on. I kind of believe they could, but I didn't think they was gonna do it. Win last night, but they did it. I say if they won last night, they're gonna win the series. Because to me, I know the crowd was crazy. It was hostile in there. If you come in there and focus and beat the Suns in their home, you go home, you're gonna definitely play better. You got confidence now. The Suns gonna play a little tight. They got the pressure's on them a little bit now.
Right.
So you gotta go well. So you at home, you get more buckets. You play a little better. So you win. Say you win that game. You going back to Phoenix, game 7. All the pressure's on them. You already won him before, so it's not gonna be more hostile than it was that game 5. Game 5. So you go back there. They really tight. They pressure's really on them. Chris Paul don't play well on the pressure. Devin Booker showed he's not gonna play. It's a young team. So you definitely gonna go in there, and I think you win that game, and I will be the happiest person around. If you Clippers win, if you guys can please win this, I'll be a Clipper fan for a year. I'll give you that. You guys win this game, I'm gonna do that. I'm going for the Clippers next year for 1 year, but I do it. I want them to win that bad. So that's just my opinion.
Gotcha.
And Kawhi, stay out. You're gonna mess up everything. Don't come back. Just stay where you at.
Stay.
I don't think he can help right now. I just think this let Paul George play out P, not pandemic P, but play out P. Let him do his thing. I just hope so. So
yeah. Well, Anthony West is with you for sure on that one. I want to say hello to Stephanie Washington. What's good? What's
Hey,
good? Welcome to the
Stephanie.
show. Appreciate you. And then I want to jump to Trevor's comment real quick before you jump in on your thoughts so far. But Trevor. Trevor likes to write paragraphs. I'm sorry, Marcus, you're down there, but Trevor said, "I'll piss at Monty Williams all night. No Zubac. The entire offense should have went through Ayton. Clippers were forced into small ball. And the Suns played right into it by pulling a bunch of awful jumpers and threes. CP3 0 for 6 from 3 and kept pulling like he was draining everything. Coaching was lackluster, and the series should have ended last night." Ooh.
Yeah.
Trevor's on record.
I'm glad we brought up Trevor's comment before I go. I'm about to just continue on and just get into the ass real quick because dog. Oh my God. All right. So this is what couple of things. Number one, continue what got you there. What is this Suns team over the last 3 games, or 4? That was game 5. The last 4 games, we won game 1. All right, cool. Book goes for 48 or whatever he went for. We win, cool. Dog, we are literally a possession or 2 away from being down 3-1. We got really lucky in game 2 and game 3. We lost game 4. So the 2 games we've won by literally a possession. Mm-hmm. The 2 games we've lost by double digits. And Trevor is 100% right. A lot of that goes into coaching. He's not taking care of what got them there. Chris Paul, I don't know what he's doing. I get it in the fourth quarter when you're when you're in the fourth quarter and the game's winding down, so every possession matters, and you want to get good possessions, right? Chris Paul is playing using 24 seconds of the clock in the beginning of the third. Dude, you're wasting possessions. We're not scoring in transition. He almost looks afraid to shoot the ball. It's crazy. I don't get it. Him and Book are both scoring horribly. They're shooting horrendously. Book had 31 points last night, but he shot 9 for 22.
Right. Yeah.
And the thing that kills me is look, Pat Bev is in Book's head. He got to figure out how to get around that. I get it.
Bev is in his head. He's somewhere else. That's where he at.
He in his ass. I don't know what you want to call it, but he is in him, but dog. And I get it. Pat Bev is known for being talk to the streets. I appreciate you, Bobby. Pat Bev is known for being pesky and annoying, but dude,
he's playing well though. He's playing pesky, but he's playing well, getting steals and doing his thing.
Yeah, he's definitely doing his job, and it's he's getting to Booker. I'm not about to let him use the mask as an excuse because he took the mask off in game 4. Right. I don't want to hear it, bro. He's on you. Figure it out. And one thing that I saw this meme. It basically had a picture of Donovan Mitchell, Booker, Trae Young, and Luka, right? And it basically said, "Who do you start your franchise with?" And Book has now become the 3rd for me. He would have been 2 behind Luka, but now to me, it's the way Trae has performed in these playoffs for his first playoff. It is now to me Luka, Trae, Booker, and then Donovan Mitchell. And let me put it to you like this. I think that whole Kobe comparison has really gotten to Book's head because even defensively, He is trying way too hard and getting into foul trouble way too early. Dog, you are not Kobe. And another thing that I've noticed too with Book, he is a horrible ball handler. You have got to work on your ball handling skills this offseason, my guy. You are horrendous ball handler.
He can't take no more. I feel sorry for Book now. Let's stop.
Dog, I told
The
you
comparison was unnecessary, though.
It has been horrible, dude.
My whole thing was the comparison was unnecessary.
If the Clippers win tomorrow, they win the series.
It's over.
The Suns have been found out. They have been found out. The Clippers have the number, and they're literally two possessions away from game. What did they win? Game 3 and then game 5 from literally being up.
Yeah,
over, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Paul George made those free throws and the Valley Hoop one, and then the next game too they lost. He made those free throws. Y'all can be. I could have won series by now.
That's what I'm saying. It could be over. Suns could have won game 1, and then Clippers could have won 4 straight. Like, they are very lucky that they're still in this game. And I said this for game 6. If they want to win this game, Chris Paul got to go for 30 plus.
And then Booker has to go 32. I think.
Think so? I think that Chris Paul got to go for 30. Period. And I think Book can go 25 if he has a good game in regards to shot percentage. Right? If he shoots for like 50-60%, he's good. Chris Paul, he needs to get out of this 3-1 funk shit. Stop passing the ball. He needs 30. Chris Paul needs to go out and win this game. That's what they got you here for. You got them there 51 games or whatever in a short series. This is on Chris Paul. The
other thing I've seen though is I think the coaching might win this series. I really think Ty Lue's seen something, and I think if Zubac come back tomorrow and plays, I think they win because Boogie was booging him. He was booging in 15. He got 15 boards, and to me, I think Ty Lue like, wait, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna have him on the bench. I could bring him in, and the thing about Boogie, he wasn't even doing nothing crazy. He was just playing normal basketball.
That's what he's a veteran. That's what his value.
So to me, tomorrow he's gonna do the same thing. I think they're gonna try to come at him a little bit, and guess what's gonna happen? Other people gonna get involved and win the game because I think Boogie, like I say, he's not gonna do. He didn't do anything. Oh wow, he had a great game, but no, he had a good game and he scored. So I think he could do the same thing tomorrow. You know, I think he's due because. 4 years ago, Boogie was one of the top big men, the best big men in the league.
Before his 2 injuries in a row.
Before he was in the ACL.
So I think it comes back on him like, hey, he got injured. I think now it's his chance to go.
I love Boogie.
He didn't get to play with the Warriors when they was stacked up. He didn't get to play with them. Lakers, he got hurt too. He didn't get to play there. It's his time needs to get this one. And I just think he's on his side. I think him and Zubac. I mean, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but. Those two guys, I think they dominate Aiden in it. You know, cause Aiden got to do more now. He can't just score; he got to play defense now. And I just think we've seen
one thing I will say about DA though, like he has probably been the most consistent player throughout the entire playoffs for the Suns.
Well, shout out to your boy too.
Yeah. So what's up, Mark? Hey, what's good, Scott fam?
I know people. I heard people say that too. They say give him the ball, but he's not like a Shaq that he need to. Give him the ball. No, the way he scores is like alleys and like easy passes to him. That's what it is. It ain't like dump the ball to him because he's not going to score like that. He's not no Dave Ross like they saying.
He's like Bam Adebayo from Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like he plays the center spot. But he's still kind of a small center, you know what I'm saying? So he's fast, when they were playing small ball and Zubac's when he's off the court, it would have been very easy. Like, who was going to stop him? You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have really gone to him. And he's fast enough to play in the transition. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, they really I don't think they call plays through DA, but they should have been looking for him for sure. You know what I'm saying? I think we should be looking for him. And I see Bobby's thing. He said he don't need 30. He needs to get 22 and 15. Here's the thing, though. Chris Paul goes for 30. He going to have probably 12 to 15 because that opens up for the team. Because now they have to adjust like, damn, we didn't expect Chris Paul to go for 30 like this. So that's going to reopen for their three-point shooters to get open again.
Right.
So it's like they got some real adjustments to make. And I got to get my hat goes off to Ty Lue, man. I know I give him a lot of shit all the time, but He the best comeback coach ever, dog.
Right. If he wins this for sure. I really want the Clippers to win, but in reality, we gotta be real at the same time too. I don't see Chris Paul going 27% again. I just think he's gonna play better. I think they're gonna get that, like you said, the pick and roll with Aiden. I think they're gonna get that going. Yeah. But the thing is, that's kind of hurt them too. Is campaign is still hurt. And I think they used that spark. And yesterday he tried. You could tell he was still a little hurt. So he still gamble. He still can't go tomorrow. It might hurt him again. But like you said, I think Chris Paul. I don't see he wants this. I don't see him playing bad again tomorrow. So if he does, he can't recover at home. I don't think he's gonna recover. But I just feel that he gonna play well, and they're gonna end up getting it. So. I hope not, but I'm gonna be a realist though. I'm gonna be a realist. They've been playing well all season, and I think it might go.
The Suns should have I'm sorry, man. I feel like yesterday they should have considered Game 5 a Game 7.
Okay,
we gotta finish this now.
You know what I'm saying? They came out flat. Marcus Morris went 6 for 6 in the first quarter and was like murdering them. You know what I'm saying?
But they even got the lead though. Remember, they came back and got the lead, and they lost. They still lost about 14.
Right, they went up 61. They went up 61 to 60 at one point in time. 62
so
to 61.
I was like, I don't know now. I don't know what the Suns doing. So because the Suns normally when they get the lead, they're gonna go ahead and finish the game off.
They run it away.
And you get home, the crowd was so ready to go crazy. They just couldn't really get there, and they got real quiet. And I was so hyped. I wish I was there yesterday. I was like, where's the noise? But like I said, I think my hatred to the Suns is gonna get me in trouble. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna watch the game. I didn't watch it yesterday. I didn't watch it at all. Yes, I watched the replay. So I won't watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna just wait and see what happens. And like I said, I think we all agree if they win, if Clippers win tomorrow, series might be over.
It'll be tough, and especially because it will deflate them for Game 7. If they have to come back here Game 7, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a lot of pressure on them.
The Suns are too young. They got to go into a Game 7.
They are young,
their whole team is full of
veterans.
The whole team.
Yeah.
So it's like,
we'll see though.
But imagine if they wouldn't have traded Rondo for Lou Will. Imagine Lou Will getting that. He gonna give you at least 15. And Rondo not even playing right now. Like he not even helping in the series. Exactly. So imagine if Lou Will was playing.
That's
right
extra
now.
spark. Yeah.
Man.
Well, and still though Kawhi's out though. Still too. If they had Kawhi this whole series,
Ibaka's out. So it's just like. Do you do an AD and try to give it something tomorrow, or are you just like, nah, nope. I ain't coming?
Kawhi looks pretty comfortable up there. As far as Kawhi, he looks pretty comfortable up there in the suite. So I don't know.
Like he's not even on the bench, man.
He's not even. Yeah, exactly. He's not even on the bench.
Kawhi is big chilling, dude.
I think my conflict too, though, I'm with Stephanie on this. I'm a Laker fan, so I have a trouble with the Clips too. I can't really root for that.
But you should have a trouble with the Suns too, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't win here.
Right. To me, I read the Clip, even though I just want them to beat the Suns. I don't think they go to the finals. They're going to win the finals, so it won't mean nothing. But I don't know, man. Just beat the Suns. I don't care about the.
I want the Suns to win so bad. I'm a Clip hater, but they are not showing that they can do it. Like it's crazy to me.
So you say you want the Suns to win?
I do want the Suns to win.
Oh, okay.
He was saying earlier. He's on board. He's on.
It's killing me, dog. Like watching that Game 5 was so frustrating. It was just like I was yelling at everybody. I'm yelling at Monty. I'm yelling at Book. I'm yelling at CP3. Like I'm yelling at everybody. Like what is going on? What are you
so Alex, you want Suns too? You ready the Suns to go since you after Clip Show? You ready the Suns?
I'd rather the Clippers.
Okay, thank you.
Because I got to live here.
We need to woo out together tomorrow. We need to go on conference call, and we need to get the energy going, man. It's late, man. So I don't know.
Because
think about it. If the Clippers win the championship, I think they're gonna go ahead and move now. I think they want to raise their thing in their own stadium. And I think they do it. I think they win. They go ahead and get that done. So
they can be they'll still be little brother though. They'll have to win another 16.
They always be. They're gonna be little brother forever. They're not getting 16 more of those.
Exactly.
So it don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know we on this. I know we was on this topic for a long time, but
it's all good. It's all good. Man. This is what's popping right now, though.
I'm sorry. I went off on everybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you went off, especially on Book. Poor Devin Booker. Like, man. And I really do like Devin Booker, but for some reason, I don't like him this series. I think he just got that, like he's been here, done it before. Like, you need to humble yourself, boy.
And I'm going to say this one last thing before we move on. Like I said, ever since that Kobe comment, homie is playing hero ball. He is playing hero ball, and it is not working. He is taking stupid shots. He is turning the ball over. Like, it is, dog is killing me.
Hey, the one last question to you, shoot guy. You think those are the same Kobe he's been winning all playoffs, or you got multiple purple Kobe's like that?
He's got a multiple. I think he's probably got like a whole closet full of those or 50 of those.
Okay.
He probably had enough. He probably had enough for like the whole playoff run.
Okay.
At least. Yeah.
I was gonna say I know he has at least 2 pair, but some people I heard like PJ Tucker, he was saying how he liked the feel of it. You know what I'm saying? He like a breaking man. So I was wondering if he probably broke those in really good. He like how it was played, or did he change them every game? Or
no, I think he changed them every game.
Okay.
Or at least just change them after the broken nose game. He just
but you don't get another color like orange? Like you just with only purple? Like how does that?
I don't know. I think he kind of decided he was just that was gonna be his look for this time. I don't know. But I don't think they're the same. That's an interesting question. So we'll see. Mom said, what about 93? Now in 93, I wanted the Suns to win. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. That was when that was Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was my man.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm not a Suns fan to this day. They broke my heart, man. I was like, nah. Like,
so you the Suns fan then?
Yeah, I came up Suns fan.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
So my story was kind of funny though.
Look at that. It's hurt. This what this is. We need to get you a hug. This is right here.
They broke my heart.
It all out.
But no, because we were Suns fans or whatever, and well, because Charles Barkley was my favorite player. My dad's a Sixers fan, right? So Charles Barkley was drafted by the Sixers. Okay. So I loved Charles Barkley. Then he came here to the Suns, and I was like, oh, my team, my home's team, and my favorite player. I was just like, so mom's just saying I should have a tiny bit of Suns love, but it all dried up.
Mom, we're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now.
It all dried up. I don't know, but they kind of broke my heart with that, and it was funny because the year he left, that was the summer before Kobe, and they were talking about Kobe was on Moesha, and Kobe, they were talking about this guy's the next Jordan. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this guy. He went to the Lakers, and that's where I switched over.
And the rest is history, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So now I'm stuck.
Good stuff.
But it's funny though. Moms and I were talking about it a little bit. She was at the Suns. She was at the Suns when they were in the finals. In Moms, you might have to help me out, but I think it was like 76 or 77. Okay. And then she went to the finals when they were in there in 93. So if they do get to the finals this year, we might have to take her to a game. So
when they played the Celtics in 70, they played the
76 or 77, and she was there. She was there as very young, and then she was there.
So mom was like 2 or 3? Man, what?
No, she was actually like -10. We don't want anybody.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, was she born?
She was like she was almost born. So
okay, maybe she was in the tummy.
Yeah, exactly. But she popped up at that game, and then she was there in 93. But yeah, she said I saw a billion games, and I did though. My aunt worked for the Colangelos, so we had to hook up.
Okay.
And she was 76 versus Boston. She was there too. So, but yeah, I mean, and that was so I was Suns, like we could pull out the archives and see me in some little Suns stuff. But that was a long time ago.
My favorite Suns player, you got somebody, I don't know who this guy is, but Dumas was my favorite Suns player. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Richard Dumas. You remember Richard Dumas?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He was in on that team in 93 too. He was on that team.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
If you watch that series, go check him out. He was a little. He did that a little bit.
He was a little crazy.
That's still Mike though. He that's my guy. Richard
but
Dumas.
Mine obviously it was Charles Barkley, but Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley. That was like the crew. Main crew.
Was Cedric Sabalas on my team too?
I don't think he was there yet. I think he came a little bit later.
Okay.
But no, Charles was my dude. And then I tried to be a Rockets fan. At first, I was like, no, but I couldn't do that. Like when he went to the Rockets, I did get a Charles Barkley jersey from the Rockets though too.
Yeah. It came out the other day that Scottie Pippen still pissed at Charles Barkley when he came to the Rockets. Remember they had that big falling out?
Oh yeah, that's right.
He said he still haven't talked to him. I'm like, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that is. That is.
Pippen sounds like a real bitter dude. Lately.
I know, and Scottie Pippen. That's another thing.
You know why he's bitter. We all know. We'll talk about offline, but
all I'm saying too, but also, he said something recently. There is no Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen. I'm like, Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan before he ever played with you, dude. Like, come on, dude. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but Mike needs to just let it go.
But Mike said it though. He said it is hard.
But he's being gracious though. Come on now. He was hitting jumpers, game winners at UNC before he ever knew who Scottie Pippen was.
Hey, but
Scottie Pippen was on the farm.
But Jordan never won one without Scottie Pippen. He always
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying
it just
though.
happens.
Yeah, but anyways, Scottie Pippen though, he just let it go, dude. It's all good. You had a great career. You did your thing too. Like
you gotta stay relevant, man. He trying to stay relevant, man. Get him, man. Let him try to stay relevant.
Yeah, we'll see.
Trevor over here killing me, dog. Like,
yeah, Trevor's going off in the comments. That's so funny. Oh man.
Wait, he had a son that died? I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's what Bobby says. It's been since his kid passed.
So maybe that.
I didn't know. I gotta look that up. I didn't know. I never heard about that.
We'll have to tell this story. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to be too hard on him. Everyone goes through their things for sure, but I don't know. Scottie Pippen, I have to say though, he kind of irritates me with all his stuff, So we'll see. One other thing I almost forgot to mention though, I want to mention about the Suns too. The other thing is the Phoenix Suns gorilla. Me and the gorilla got beef. Me and the gorilla got big time beef.
What happened?
Because when I was a kid, man, he stole my popcorn at the thing, and I remember I was like, I never messed with him after that.
Wait, what do you mean stole your popcorn?
He stole my popcorn. We were at the game. He stole it. He ran up on me.
He took it.
He stole my popcorn.
He never came back.
No, I don't know. All I know is he stole it.
Pops was never then.
No, Mom's was with me.
Okay, so that's what happened. Yeah, because I know Pops was there.
Would have had him through the...
Right, I got you. Okay, I feel better now.
And the gorilla though too. When the Lakers came, my sister had a Lakers sign, and he took her sign. He ran off with her sign. So me and the gorilla got beef.
Do y'all know he picked on you guys like that? Do you guys know him or something?
I don't know. It must be something about us.
Maybe Pops had another job and he was picking on y'all or something like that. Maybe
I don't know, but we got beef all the way since the Coliseum. See, she says you're only two. See, I don't remember much, but I remember that gorilla took my food, and so I never liked him.
That's crazy.
So me and the gorilla still got beef to this day.
So we got
part of the reason why I can't do the Suns.
So that's good. We know that we got a mission to do. Then we gotta reconcile this. Okay.
I know so we got to go to a game.
We gotta do something with this. Okay. So we gonna get this fixed. Yeah, that's
true. I think I should get that off my chest. That's true.
We gotta.
I need to get a little bit of retribution.
Talk man to man. We're gonna finish this. Let's get it done. I set it up. We'll have him come on the podcast and let him apologize or something.
This out. Yeah, exactly. That would be good. I need some healing.
We're gonna figure this out. Oh
man. All right. So that's pretty much the NBA talk. We're gonna do a really fast in other sports, but I'm glad we got to go deep dive on that because that's what's really popping right now. So but we'll do a really fast other sports real quick and then we'll get out of here.
So what's next again?
Other sports?
Oh yeah, other sports. Okay, so not football.
Yeah, not basketball. We did that already.
Oh, okay, like hockey.
Yeah, like hockey. Feel me?
Okay, like baseball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like soccer, right?
There we go.
Like soccer.
Like other sports.
All right. For other sports, since I know we only have a few more minutes, and like I said, we like to be very appreciative of your guys' time. We don't want to go, too far in. Oh, Trevor, we can't be putting on the comments though. We'll make the plans later.
Offline.
But so I'm thinking I'm gonna do other sports. I'm just gonna rapid fire out these topics, and then let's just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about.
Yeah.
NHL, the Canadiens versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. I think that started last night. The Tampa Bay Lightning are up 1-0. I don't want anybody now. I don't have anybody to root for in that. MLB had their first sticky stuff suspension. Hector Santiago of the Mariners. He said it was just sweat and rosin on his glove, but the umpire said it was very sticky enough to where they had to make a call. So he did get a 10-game suspension today. They did uphold it, and he was also tossed out of that game. Pretty funny, though, so far. There's been a couple pitchers that have been like they feel like they're being interrogated and being like whatever. This one pitcher, even he threw his hat down, he threw his glove down, and he took off his belt, and then he took his pants down. And this is as he was coming off the field because the umpire was walking up to him saying, "We're going to do a check." And he was a little pissed off because he had just given up like a 2-run blast in that inning. And then as he's coming off, the dude's coming over to check him. So he threw all this stuff down. So a couple of the pitchers have been making a big show of it. But I'm like, man, it's still early. They basically started this. It's only been a week now since they started this, and pitchers are already kind of feeling like they're offended or whatever.
So do you think the Nolan Ryans, the Randy Johnsons, the Greg Maddux, all those guys use those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like it's just something that's always happened, like one way or another. And baseball, there's too many games. You got too much time sitting around to where you're gonna learn like different things, and you're gonna learn, and you're gonna get whatever advantage you can. Now pitchers used to try to sneak nail files onto the field to make notches in the baseball and stuff like that. So I mean,
the pitchers will do that.
They used to, yeah.
What does that
file
do?
the ball down to give them more grip on the outside of it, and also to give it more spin. It will like make unnatural movements. So that was a long time ago. They got that stuff out of there, but the sticky stuff is still kind of hard to do it. Trevor jumping on this one, he said, yeah, he did a video where you can make sticky stuff with just sweat and rosin. And so that's the thing, and that rosin is legal and you sweat. So, I mean, you can't really, how are they going to stop that? But then also, yeah, they checked Max Scherzer in 3 straight innings. They checked his hair, which was funny. He was like, it's just sweat. It's just sweat. Like, it was funny. You could see him when he was in there, and he was like, they were going to check his hair. And then this one umpire, there was this video. He kept grabbing one of the pitcher's hands like over and over. And he's like, dude, like, this is too much. So we'll see how that plays out. It's kind of funny though. It's like baseball, they needed some attention or something. I don't know why they decided to start doing this. One other thing. Well, there was the NCAA thing. I don't know if you guys saw about the Ohio State doctor. I don't want to get too much into this right now. We can do this because this is not going anywhere.
Okay.
This dude, Ohio State, he was a doctor at the university. He worked in the sports program. Over 400 allegations against this dude for sexual assault during examinations. They've paid out $47 million in settlements so far, over 185 settlements. So this came out. I guess it's been out for like 18 months now. I just started reading. I don't know how this came across my radar. Like it's kind of coming up again now that I think part of these settlements are going out or whatever. But nobody has come out to defend him in the time where these things came out. So I'm like, how does that happen? Like, that's insane to me.
400?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that,
but so over 185 settlements so far, totaling 47 million, and there was over 400 allegations total. So that's wild to me. I don't know how something like that happens, but that's not a good look. Ohio State, you got to figure that out. Wimbledon today, the field was wide open. Okay, a lot of the women's side was out. Today, I'm like, oh man, this will be it. Venus, she won her 50th match yesterday, which was awesome. That's like some kind of a milestone. And then Serena's today, and I'm working. I'm like, I'm gonna put this on in the background. She had to retire due to injury, like after only a couple games in the first set. So
I don't think they did a full set yet.
They didn't. They had played. I think they played 6 games. It was 3-3 in the first set, and I'm like, oh man, I was like thinking this was her chance, but it's wild that it's been since I think 2016 or 2015 since you won a major.
It's over.
It's looking more and more like that every day. I just wish you could scratch out one more. So we'll see though, but it's not going to be the Wimbledon.
Maybe they do like a senior type league,
senior tennis tour.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. So, and other thing is soccer. Euros are going on. That's been really cool. Switzerland shocked France. France is really good. They were up 3-1.
Yeah.
Switzerland came back and tied it 3-3, and then won in overtime or in penalties. So
this is the World Cup right now, or is something else?
It's like the Euros. It's
okay.
It's kind of like the alternate of the World Cup, but
is the World Cup this year?
No, because the Olympics will be this year too.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what's going to happen, but no, I think the World Cup is in like 2 years.
Okay.
But I'm all thrown off. We'll have to double check on that. But there's a couple more games to go in the semifinals, and then the quarterfinals start next weekend, and then a week from Sunday will be the final. So it's cool to watch. So I just like watching it because I'll just throw on any teams, and they're gonna have hopefully a couple players that you might know. So Anthony Weston though, he says kind of breaking news. Hopefully Giannis. So we're about to we'll look on that before we let you guys go. We're gonna skip our this or that. This will be our final say, I guess. Hopefully everything goes up with that. But Marcus is on the job right now. I'll talk about my couch guests. We got Franklin in the building right now.
Hey, Frank. How you doing, Frank?
He was he's a pioneer on the Peanuts. So you know what I'm saying, love Charlie Brown, love Snoopy. He was the first brother to get down with the Peanuts gang. So I had to bring him out today. And yeah, we'll see what's up with this Giannis news. What are you seeing out there, Marcus? You seeing anything?
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Okay.
Just happened.
Must have just happened. Okay.
because he only has 8 points, and this is third quarter, so that's not good.
You might have to go to Twitter or something to get the big.
Twitter always have their stuff first.
Okay, it says Giannis appears to have injured his leg. Prayers up. Ooh.
You know what happened that last year when the Heat was smacking that, you know what? He thought he was hurt.
And then there's another one. Eric Neem put on walk. He's walking off the floor, so hopefully he's all right. But it looks like he's getting a little help off the floor.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll see. But think about that though. If you have Trae Young and Giannis out of that series, like that's the stars. We need the star power.
I know.
Come on. I want to see everybody healthy and balling out. So
come on, Clippers. Let's do this, man.
We'll see.
The Suns guarantee winning this if that's gonna do like that. So.
I just want to say though, Marcus, last time we did a woosah together before the Lakers game, it didn't go so well.
It didn't go well at all.
So I don't know if we need to do the woosah or we need to do something else.
Just don't talk about it. Don't show don't halftime notes. Just like it ain't never happened, and we'll see where it goes.
We'll leave it like that. All right, but that's what's up though. But that was. I think that was pretty much Say Like a Champ episode 96. You guys have anything else you want to fire off real quick? Any disclaimers? Marcus, actually, when are you golfing again? Can you give us a golf update?
Matter of fact, I'm going out Saturday with my boy Kevin Beecham. We going out, so we're gonna.
Oh, I think I've seen him doing his thing on Sundays before too. That's what's up.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what's happening with that. But yeah, that's the only thing. I'm trying to go at least 18 hole every week, so I'm trying to get there. Oh, and I told you guys last time I got my first 2 birdies last week, so so. But I haven't. I got to go out at least tomorrow. I've been so busy. I haven't been out since maybe last Saturday or Friday, so I got to get out there soon. Well, I do have a practice with my coach on Thursday, so I should be good. So
okay, that's what's up. How's the heat been affecting your has it been harder to get out with this heat, or you're just like,
I think
it's what it is?
Because the golf course it's hot, it's hot, but it's no cement like that. It's all grass and trees, so it's kind of cool. You gotta stay hydrated though, because you get dehydrated real fast. But I love it. I don't know. I just think it might be the love of the game or something. You just don't care about the heat.
Doesn't bother you.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
That makes sense. That's what you hooping in the morning, so like that makes sense.
Yeah, so
I'd be doing my walking late at night. That's all I'd be doing. The heat affected mine. I'm like, ain't no love for this game. I'll have to wait for this night. But no, that's what's up though. I love to see it, man. And Marcus, you've been doing great. So that's what's up.
For real, man.
We're gonna get out there and get some footage too of that too.
Yeah, we're gonna all get out there and go to the range or something like that.
And we're gonna get Strizzy to 1K on YouTube. That's what's the next. So that's what's up.
Yep.
So we're going to get it popping, man. And we're going to keep doing this too every single week. And we're on the countdown to 100, you guys. This is 96.
Yep.
Episode 100 will be July 27th. And we're going to have
you know it.
We're just going to be here before you know it. We got to get on those plans, man. I got a lot of ideas. I still need to write it all down or something. So we'll get it popping. But in the meantime, we appreciate everybody liking, commenting, subscribing, doing all the fun stuff. Appreciate all you guys spending your time with us here on Say Like a Champ. That was episode 96. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Stress.
Go Clippers. Let's get it, man.